All right, guys, well, I'm back today with another high-value LPVO from Monstrum Tactical. If you follow the channel, you'll know I've been reviewing a lot of their optics for years now, and they always produce high-value options that actually work, and this is one of the newer Banshee models in the 1:8 zoom category. I've reviewed the 1:6 and 1:10, but the 1:8 seems to be a good intermediate for long-range shooting and up-close CQB shooting. It's a 30mm tube optic, and it includes the optic, flip-up lens covers, and mount in the box, and these generally sell for $200. But like Monstrum Tactical does, when they send me an optic to review and take a look at, they also create a code specifically for my viewers, and this code is going to save you 25% off, dropping the price to $150, which is really unheard of for a 1:8 LPVO, especially one that works as well as this one does. Now, is this the perfect LPVO for you? Well, maybe in the $150 price point, but again, there's other LPVOs on the market that are much more expensive and have better features, but I feel like this is a good entry-level LPVO, especially at the sub $200 price of what you get. Before I get too far into the review, I do want to give a huge shout out to Callaway Ballistics for sending over the ammo to help make this video. We put a lot of 223 through the upper that we had this LPVO on. It worked out great. They also have the code 704 Tactical for 5% off and free shipping on orders over $200, and they've got 9mm 50 round boxes under $11 after my code. All of the information will be on the campsite page, and if you're looking for deals throughout the week, especially on Monstrum Tactical and other items, you can follow me on my Instagram, Patreon, and Twitter page, which will be linked in the description below for daily deals and updates. Now let's get back into the review. What makes this rather unique is the fact that it is a 30mm tube optic with very clear glass, a good eye box and eye relief, meaning how far away and close up, left, right, up, and down, and a very nice zoom characteristic of that 1:8. The 1 power setting is truly 1 power, which is nice for CQB shooting, and it's got an illumination knob located on the side. Now, the illumination is not going to be daytime bright, but for twilight, dust shooting, hunting applications, or personal defense, this is going to work out great. Just remember to turn it off when you're done. And the 8 power setting allows you to use the reticle system that's built in here for bullet drop compensation, windage, and leader lines, and I'll show you guys that reticle system. It's a very no-frills reticle system that gives you a lot of information, and again, all of the lines and hash marks in this MOA-based reticle system will be effective at the 8 power setting, since this is a second focal plane optic. At the 1 power setting, the reticle is very large, allowing it to be used for CQB and hunting applications up close, and the illumination again works great inside your home for personal defense or dusk or twilight shooting, so it's a very nice reticle system, especially when you consider the price of this optic. Nothing walked loose or lost zero while it was on top of the upper assemblies, and this is the third Banshee I've had, and none of them have had any failures. They just work out well. The scope mount itself is fairly nice. It locks up rock solid, and it gives you the perfect offset for the perfect eye relief. But again, the eye relief on this optic is very good for the price. It's very good, period. The eye relief and eye box on this is really competing with top tier optics, and the glass is very good as well, again comparable to a $200 or $300 optic that I've seen in the past. Again, about the only where it's lacking in my opinion would be the reticle illumination, but you do have to make some sacrifices at this price point. The other thing I would like to see would maybe be a larger center dot or a larger CQB ring, maybe this a little bit thicker, to make up close shots a little bit easier. But the reticle is very easy to make out, but then when you zoom it into the 8 power setting, you really get a ton of information for those long distance shots. It's sighted in great, it's been holding zero great, and I love the ergonomics of that throw lever built in on the back. This is just a nice jack of all trades basic entry-level LPVO in the 1:8 category at an unheard of price of $150. Now, when this goes back off sale and goes to $200, I still think it's worth it, but while you can grab it for 20% off with my code, I would take advantage of that deal. If you want more information about the Banshee series of optics and some of the other versions of this, you can subscribe to the channel and check out those videos, and definitely consider following me on those other platforms and even becoming a channel member to get members only exclusive content and deal alerts. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.